Hello, my name is Mary Conway. I'm the author of the TeachHUB.com blog, Outside the Box Teaching. I'm excited to be sharing my first podcast with you. Today's topic, STEM education. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. STEM was introduced by Judith A. Rameli, the former director of the National Science Foundation's Education and Human Resources Division. Since 2001, the STEM acronym has been a regular part of the vocabulary used in the world of education. STEM education was developed to address the current education policies and curriculum in schools from kindergarten through college. I know what you are thinking. STEM is yet another program to help fix the current problems in education, like the Common Core state standards. But the goals of STEM are somewhat different than that other program. The overall goal is to improve our nation's competitiveness and technology development and put us on the same educational plane as other countries. In 2005, Rising Above the Gathering Storm, Energizing and Employing America for a Brighter Future was published, revealing that the United States was not producing enough scientists, engineers, and mathematicians. The U.S. ranks 20th internationally on the number of degrees awarded in engineering, computer science, and mathematics. President George W. Bush began the work in STEM education, establishing rigorous standards to identify what actually works in educational programs. President Obama then added on to these efforts, making his commitment to the improvement of STEM education a national priority. So why the urgency? The greatest concern is that most students are not receiving the skills needed to obtain higher-level jobs in the 21st century. The need for science, math, and technological skills is greater than before. Science has been downgraded in schools in terms of time allotted each week due to the need to meet state standards and prepare students for the assessment tests. This is especially true in many elementary programs. How is STEM different from other programs? STEM was designed to create critical thinkers, increase science literacy, and create a generation of innovators. The ultimate long-term goal is to produce students who want to pursue careers in science, technology, and engineering or math fields, which will give the U.S. a leg up on international competition. It is not just a new title given to teaching math and science or simply adding technology to current curriculum. STEM integrates the 4 disciplines into one teaching and learning program. What does this mean for you and me? While some teachers may be attempting to implement STEM or a variation of STEM into the current curriculum and teaching practices, what likely occurs is a form of co-teaching among math, science, and technology teachers, especially in middle and high schools. No one teacher is equipped to teach all 4 components. I, for one, feel competent to teach elementary-level math and science and introduce basic technology, but I definitely do not have engineering or advanced technology training to successfully teach all parts of the STEM program as it is meant to be taught. Without this training or extensive understanding, I don't think I would help my students. Although there are no national STEM standards or certification and professional development is limited, online resources are available to assist teachers. Assuming teachers are equipped, what are the pros and cons of incorporating such a program into your school? Let's take a look at the pros first. The program allows for curiosity, inquiry, creativity, exploration, collaboration, and critical thinking. Students are taught to problem solve, become self-motivated, self-reliant, and technologically literate. Overall, a successful program will ideally create a new generation of innovators. What are the cons? Sadly, not all students benefit from this program. Should the program be incorporated into your school next year, those students nearing the end of the academic career will not have benefited from this integration. Some students have poor basic math and science skills and require extra help. How do you help them develop stronger skills and benefit from the higher level thinking and skills? What about funding for low-income schools? Where will we get the funding for technology, science labs, and other materials? I am a huge supporter of increased science and math in the classroom. It saddens me to think science and even social studies have taken a back seat to improving student preparation for assessment testing. I also strongly believe technology, like digital media resources, is a wonderful tool to be used to help my students understand concepts, practice new skills, and become engaged in exciting learning experiences. All of these things produce well-rounded students. I just can't help but wonder if more focus on STEM education will mean less focus on language arts and communication skills. It is great to know scientific formulas, create new and amazing things, and even solve incredibly difficult mathematical problems. But what if you lack the abilities to communicate your ideas and inventions to your peers or work cooperatively to complete a task? These are also important skills, and we need to find a balance. There is still quite the debate regarding STEM education. One thing is certain, however, our students need to be prepared to step out into the world they live in. We as teachers have a huge task in making sure we give them the tools they need to be successful.